Matt Harnett with Tecum Capital. We provide mezzanine debt and equity to independent sponsors.
What awards, plural, have you won today?
Won today, we won the Excellence in Sourcing Award and Capital Provider of the Year.
And what does being recognised by your peers in the independent sponsor community mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, we committed a lot, me and my team and my partners and everyone on our team has committed a lot of time, resources, energy, and passion to the independent sponsor community. So it really means a lot to have your peers provide something like this and recognize you.
And what does this award, or these awards plural, say about the role your firm is playing in today's independent sponsor ecosystem?
You know, I think it just shows just how active we are in the independent sponsor community. We've been active for a very long time. It's exciting to watch how it's grown. I mean, the amount of people in this room compared to a few years ago is just phenomenal growth. And I'm very excited for the future of the industry and glad that we are a very active part of the community.
And then in relation to Capital Provider of the Year, this award recognises exemplary partnership. What does great partnership with independent sponsors look like from your perspective?
Yeah, I always try to put myself in the shoes of the independent sponsor. You know, just because we're providing the capital doesn't make us any different. They're out there working, and I kind of look at them as the coach, and they're just out there trying to execute the plays that the board puts in front of them. So we just try to support them any way possible, networking, connections, and actually our firm is built around that spirit of partnership. Tecum means with you in Latin. And we really view ourselves as with these companies, with these independent sponsors, for the good and the bad. Things don't always go great. You want to be the kind of person they can pick up the phone, deliver good or bad news to, and get a reasonable and healthy response to help them figure it out. Because it can be lonely at times as an independent sponsor. There's a lot of pressure on you. So we try to support them any way possible.
And how has your approach to backing independent sponsors evolved as the ecosystem has matured?
What's interesting is you watch these independent sponsors get credibility, they make some money, they start doing larger deals. And what happens is the deals that come to you require more capital. So we have seen a lot of additional partnerships where a couple of firms come together to provide capital for a deal. So what maybe it was a $10 or $15 million deal, seeing a lot of $50, $60 million deals. If we can only write 15 of that, we'll bring partners into the deal. You're also seeing equity coming down into the market, which was not always the case. So I'm really optimistic that institutional LPs and investors are going to be attracted to this asset class because of the alpha. This is being looked upon as a way to get additional return. So I think the next decade or so is going to be a very exciting time for independent sponsors.
And what makes the independent sponsor community such a compelling place for capital today?
Yeah, when I look at the independent sponsor community, I think there's a lot of people that the way we look at it, it's us against the world. There's a community, we call them friendly competitors. We look at this as a family, and I've seen many independent sponsors that have had success mentor young, newer independent sponsors, and I'm the same way. If I see a newer fund that wants to break into this market, I'm happy to share best practices, ideas, way we've structured deals, how we've underwritten them, you know, the people and the processes that I know. It's a very community-driven group of people, more so than any other finance community that I've been part of.
And in relation to the Excellence in Sourcing Award, sourcing is critical in the independent sponsor model. What do you do differently that gives you an edge?
Honestly, I'm just authentic. I try to be real and honest with people and really just set expectations up front of what we can and cannot do. And I think once you build a level of the ability to deliver on your promises, you end up sourcing really attractive deals, because if an independent sponsor gets a deal and it's really attractive and it's at a good valuation, they want to make sure their capital partner can execute. So they want to go to somebody who's going to be true to their word, and I think that's something Tecum embodies throughout the organization, not just me, but all of our partners and staff.
And finally, how important are relationships and proprietary networks in today's deal environment?
Proprietary relationships and networks are everything. It's all about people. So whether it's the independent sponsor building that relationship with the seller, or it's them being able to source really good management team, we always say that you could have a really good management team and it could make a so-so deal really good, or you can have a so-so management team make a really good deal not so good. So it's all about the people, absolutely.